What's going on, everybody? It's Afro Think Tank. I'm just in Nigeria on vacation eating fresh pineapple that grows just right over there. All right. I mean, it just grows right over there. All right. Why I'm doing that? White folks are having a little civil war in America, right? And my question to white folks are you uncomfortable yet? Are you uncomfortable enough to do something about what's happening? Right? Juicy January pineapple. I'm eating me a watermelon later. And that watermelon is growing over there somewhere. All right. Now, since you white folks are at work, protesting white supremacy in America, you guys seem to be under the impression that America has changed, like America's different or something, right? You guys seem very frustrated and very depressed about everything that's going on. And I heard to get, another one, right? White supremacy and its neo-Nazi administration has deleted another one of you guys out there protesting. That's what I heard, all right? Mama said, don't talk with your mouth full. Okay. Go there. All right, because there was a black one that got killed, but there wasn't no press about that. Even on the liberal side, y'all only seem to get mad when a white one get killed, right? But now y'all getting taken out. Y'all getting that true, authentic African-American experience, right? Where you go out there, you try to protest peacefully, and they still kill you, right? Because, when black folks go out there, they say, well, if you just would have act right, right? If you just would have this, if you just would have that, would have act right. That's good. Very sweet. If you just would have act right, it would have never happened, right? Now, immediately after that man got murdered, all right, because I seen it, that was 10 shots. Listen, I've been doing this for 20 years. I've had a weapon on me since I was 17. I just gave it up a couple years ago. All right. I wore a bulletproof vest for like 20 damn years straight. All right. I understand the rules of engagement. And listen, nowhere in that video was any of those guys authorized to do what they did. Okay. You got 8 fat ass Customs and Border Patrol officers. They so out of shape. They so fat and unqualified. They couldn't hold down one guy. Okay. And yes, he was carrying a weapon. That's his constitutional right. I thought the Second Amendment was an American right. Huh? And he was a white guy with a weapon. Usually that's okay, right? White folks usually, have weapons. But, he had his, but he ain't like he pulled it out. I saw him recording. I guess that camera, all right, that was a weapon. That was the problem. So they egged him on because he was simply standing there recording. And then they decided to attack him. And since they decided to attack him, he just so happened to be legally carrying his legal firearm. Remember that Second Amendment thing? And then the tyrannical government and their army killed him, executed him, 10 shots. Because that's how pussy they was. They couldn't. And the thing is, they killed him after one guy took the gun away. He was no longer a threat. He wasn't. You got 8 fat asses standing on this one dude, and y'all can't hold him down. Y'all so scared. That's because what Donald Trump has done has eliminated all qualifications that would stop these types of piece of shit freaking weekend warriors from being respectable federal law enforcement officers. And no goddamn in the past, there's no way any of these people who are currently pretending to be law enforcement officers would ever have qualified to be a state or local law enforcement officer, rather a federal law enforcement. There's supposed to be a high bar to be a federal law enforcement officer. A high bar. But apparently, in Trump's Gestapo, Nazi administration, not at all, right? Well, while you white folks out there fighting, us black folks, we still on vacation. We told you that this shit was going to happen. And we told you, y'all probably should stay your asses in the house too, because this protest ain't doing shit. This protest ain't doing shit. You guys are going outside. None of that shit means anything because you ain't protesting the way you need to be protesting. The only thing you need to be doing is not going to work. The only thing you need to be doing is stopping the government from working. That's a much more effective way to protest the government. If you guys, since you are as a cog in the machine, if you guys do not operate the machinery can't move. Going outside and protesting, you can have 10,000. Don't mean shit. Don't mean nothing. Past should tell you that, right? And so, unfortunately, now another one is gone. You now realize that white supremacy, doesn't protect you as white people. Your liberal white supremacy that you enjoy doesn't protect you from conservative white supremacy, all right? And white supremacy is reminding you that you are white trash if you go against white supremacy. That's what it's reminding you. It's reminding you if you don't stay in your place, boy, all right, you're going to get dealt with, boy. Just like you're going to get dealt with, girl, wench. That's who you are now. So now you guys are understanding what we go through. Because, for years, you guys didn't even know, was just totally oblivious to the fact that this shit was happening to us every day. This shit normal for us. This America that you guys are experiencing, that you guys are all of a sudden getting all goddamn depressed about, shit. We not depressed. We still having birthday parties and taking our kids to Chuck E. Cheese and shit, right? You see, we still making TikTok trends and having a goddamn ball. We going to Africa on vacation and shit, talking shit with each other like if none of this shit is even happening. All right. African Americans are cool as cucumbers. You know why? Because this has been our reality the whole time. As a matter of fact, this might be the most peaceful time for African Americans. Like, no bullshit. This is the most peaceful time for African Americans. We ain't even got to do shit. What? Shit. Y'all told us to stay in the house? Shit, we was already staying in the house any goddamn way. But y'all told us to stay in the house. So we like, well, shit. I ain't coming outside. Plus, new video games is dropping and shit. We got that. New anime dropping. We watching that. We living our lives the way we've been living it. And we not depressed about none of this shit. We can give a shit if the girl, America's never going to be the same shit. It's the same. It's the same shit for us. It's just different for you guys because now you guys have been brought down a couple pegs. And I'm talking to you liberal ones. All right. We already told you these white conservatives were like that. We knew that. Right. It's just that now y'all getting a taste. Right. And this is all y'all fault. Because you liberals, right, you white liberals decided not to vote for Kamala. All right? And you know who else's fault this is? Let's go all the way back to where this started. After Barack Obama did his 2 years, Bernie Sanders was next up. Remember Bernie or Bust? That's where all this shit started. Because you so-called liberals, you threw Bernie Sanders under the bus, right? And you gave Hillary Clinton a nod. You stole it from Bernie Sanders and gave Hillary Clinton a nod. And that's where you know what? Fuck it. Because we should be on our way to universal health care right now. Because that's what Bernie wanted. That's what Obama wanted. He wanted universal health care. But all we can get was Obamacare. That was one step. We only need to take another step, which we already knew Bernie was going to do. Right? So now we got these Republicans in here. Right? Doing all manners of shit. Don't care about the law. But you liberals and you goddamn so-called white Democrats who call yourselves allies. You see, you guys never gave us what it is that we wanted. 80% of America. You guys wanted to continue to make money on the corporate side. And you disregarded everything that America wanted for your own, for Hillary Clinton. Somebody who was seriously unpopular. Somebody who didn't have enough gravity to take over the prince of personality, the neo-Nazi Donald goddamn J. Trump. All right? So now, we just sitting back like say, fuck it. Hey, right now, African Americans are kumbayaing with their brothers and sisters on the continent. Right? We don't even got to say shit. And here's the thing. All that black history these white people are trying to get rid of, they so stupid. We teach ourselves. All the holidays they trying to get rid of, we don't give a fuck. We celebrate our own shit. It's the white folk that be wanting to celebrate with us. Right? No amount of you taking down a sign is going to stop us from learning about who we are. It's too late. It's the age of information. Everything is online. There are other countries that have African-American museums. There are other countries that tell the truth. You can go online and download every ebook so you can burn a book if you want, motherfucker. We still got the file. All right, what you talking about? Right? And so all I'm saying is, black folks, this is normal. And it's also one of our most peaceful times. Hell, less of us is getting shot right now. Hell, less of us is getting beat on the streets right now because everybody else is dealing with it, right? All those Mexicans and Cubans and Asians and Indians who said, fuck you African Americans, all you liberal white people that just couldn't vote for the white woman because you wanted Hillary. That's the white woman, because you white liberal females, y'all was like, yeah, we can't have Kamala. We gotta have Hillary. We can't do that. Right? So y'all getting what y'all want. This is everything you wanted. Right? Because you guys who finally call yourselves intelligent forgot the first 4 years of Donald Trump. Right? Then you forgot the in-between Donald Trump. And then y'all didn't even sat at home, or you voted for Jill Stein like she was even. When you voted for Jill Stein, you voted for Donald Trump. That's what you did. And we know you did. All right? So now you white women are finding out you ain't shit. You ain't never, first of all, y'all white women should know that you ain't never been shit to that white man. Which is weird, by the way. Like, that's your man. Your man don't give two shits about you. Your white man wants you to sit your ass dead and be bare naked and pop out babies. That's it. All right? They took your, matter of fact, the white man took your rights, your reproductive rights away the first time. And y'all ain't think that was something you might want to consider during the election? Huh? Because y'all just couldn't let that damn black woman or that Asian woman, any other woman that's not a white woman, you couldn't do that. Yeah, Jill Stein had to do it over Jill Stein. So now you get what you get, right? And probably there's going to be a massive correction after all of this, right? Oh, a lot of those white men out there, those weekend warriors that could never hack it in the military, those weekend warriors that could never be police officers, now they get to play G.I. Joe on the street with you guys. And y'all getting that civil war that y'all been egging on with each other. You white folks, on the left and right, y'all been talking about civil war. Well, here you go. Y'all got that shit, fighting that motherfucker by yourself. And here's the problem. Y'all really shouldn't be doing that. Y'all shouldn't be fighting anyone. No white people on the planet should be fighting any wars right now. Because y'all need every human being that y'all can get. All right? The only war you should be fighting is the war against your extinction. All right? Y'all should be popping out babies left and right. All right? Y'all should be having 14, 15, 16 babies. All right, that's the only war y'all need to start, because that's the war y'all losing. All y'all collectively. It don't matter what your political side is, all right? So my question is, for some of you central white Europeans, because I'm talking to all y'all, right? That Second Amendment right. Remember, that's supposed to be about a tyrannical government, right? Well, we got it now. So what you gonna do with that Second Amendment right? When y'all gonna do what y'all been doing for about 800 years? When that French Inquisition gonna come? Because I know y'all history. You liberal white folks are just as dangerous and savage and barbarian as those conservatives. It's just your ideology. So when y'all gonna step y'all game up? That's what I'm wondering. I'm waiting for the next episode, next season, huh? I want to know when y'all gonna try it. When y'all gonna step? When y'all gonna do it? That's why. When y'all gonna do it, huh? You gonna wait for Donald Trump to croak and they put a J.D. Vance in there? Because you know that's what's coming, right? J.D. Vance is ready, and he's more dangerous because he's cognitively aware, and he has no spine and has no humility, and he's pliable for any. He's like a Lindsey Graham. All right, he's Lindsey Graham. Imagine Lindsey Graham as the president. Oh my God, that's what we're getting with J.D. Vance. So when y'all gonna do it though? I'm really waiting because y'all in Minnesota, so I ain't worried about y'all. Just way the fuck up there. All right, them Somalis who are also on Donald Trump's side, they got to deal with that shit. But the rest of those black folks, we ain't over there in Minnesota. That's cold, too cold. All right, so when y'all gonna do it? Like, I'm really waiting to see when y'all gonna do it. When y'all gonna have some balls eventually? Y'all gonna reach into your Viking goddamn pass or some shit and just somebody gonna have to do it. Because if you don't do it, they gonna keep doing it. That's the thing about y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Right? Are y'all really about that Constitution? Because in the Constitution, it clearly says that you are allowed these Second Amendment, tools for this particular purpose. Well, we here now. Huh? Because it's like, do we need the Second Amendment? It's hot. It's January. God damn. I love being hot in January. I'm not used to being hot in January, but I can get used to this shit, right? It seems right to be black and hot in January. Why most black people not hot in January? I don't know. I can think about a few things. But anyway, I just want to know when y'all going to do it. Are y'all going to make an announcement? Are y'all gonna be beating drums and shit while y'all do it? Are y'all gonna be, what's the name of it? Because y'all get the No Kings. You see, back in the day in Europe, when they said no kings, they went and actually knowed the king. And everybody else around them that propped up the king. That's what your ancestors see. Y'all not your ancestors. Y'all ancestors was tougher than y'all. You see, back in the day, some shit like this, shit, they would have went and did it already. So I just want to know how long y'all gonna last another 3 years? You gonna let this go for 3 years? Just tell me, because they're already ready. Listen, they're not gonna have. They're gonna try their best not to. They're not having elections. Donald Trump ain't got shit to lose. He already know. Everybody who's in charge knows that when they lose power, it's going to be a massive increase. It's going to be like if you're a lawyer, a criminal lawyer, you're definitely gonna have a job. Like it's going to be years upon years of criminal trials and people going to jail. It's going to be epic. It's going to be crazy, right? Right. So they got nothing to lose. So they're going for broke. So when y'all gonna go for broke? So one of you mayonnaise warriors tell me in the comment section when you gonna whip that motherfucking mayonnaise up and put some spice in that bitch. Huh? That's what I want to know. Y'all gonna cut the fucking crust off that motherfucking Wonder Bread or what? That's all I want to know, right? But listen, it'd be really nice. It'd be really nice if y'all make a little announcement so we can get the fuck out the way, right? We get the fuck out the way. You know, if something happen, you just go to the hospital. I'm sure it'll be somebody like me take care of you. All right, don't worry, right? Hey, remember that training that y'all had back in the day? All right, y'all go ahead and tap into that shit and just do what it is you gotta do. Show us that you about that life. All right, because listen, black folks, we done showed you that we've been about that life. When we gotta really do it, we gonna do it. Like, that's the thing about it. We nice, no. We gonna do it when we gotta do it. But right now, we ain't gotta do it because we having the most pieces. I mean, we shit. You know what I'm saying? We just got, look, did you know Sinners just got 16 goddamn nominations for the Oscars? That's what we worried about. We gonna worry about after 16 nominations, how many he gonna really get. All right, that's what's important to us right now. All right, so but for you guys, this is some in-house shit y'all got going on. That right, y'all got to do. So I'm just wondering, because we can see inside that glass house y'all live in. I'm just wondering when all black folks are really wondering when y'all gonna do it, right? And because if y'all don't do it, you know, they gonna keep on doing it. So yeah, so if y'all know something I don't know, because I hear y'all it seems like y'all stepping closer and closer. Like I hear the rhetoric, right? I hear the rhetoric. So just let me know, just let us know, so that we could tell our wives and shit, they can go ahead and say yes to the overtime at the hospital, because we need the money. You understand? We take that OT, anytime. You know what I'm saying? So we can service you guys afterwards. We support you from right there, from all the hospitals and stuff. Afterwards. We got you. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I think it's about time for y'all to do it. If y'all, because I don't know if y'all planning that. So just let us know. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn some Tito. I'm out.
Go ahead and add you 100 to the cart, because I'm telling you right now.
You see how them things drop? That's how I'm dropping prices all this week. Come see me at Kirk Toyota for all your vehicle needs. Shoot me a text, give me a call. 662-614-0715. Bye.
Free Sudan. Boycott diamonds and gold. Free Sudan. Boycott diamonds and gold. We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.